Okay, so today we're going to take a look at determiners. Now, determiners are a very specific category of word, and they can be found directly in front of a noun or directly in front of an adjective describing a noun. And they basically help us to determine how many we might have, how close it is to a speaker, or maybe even who owns it. Now, because there's quite a few subcategories of determiner, we're going to look at one at a time in the video to start with, but at the end of each section there'll be a little revision page which you can pause if you want to make notes or just simply read in your own time. So let's get started with the first subcategory. Okay, so let's take a look at our first group of determiners, the articles. And these can be split into two categories: definite articles and indefinite articles. Now, the is the definite article because it refers to a specific noun, which should be obvious through what's been said before or the context. So you could be talking about the egg, or I need to catch the train, and here you're referring to something specific. Whereas if you use the indefinite article, so a train or an egg, you could be referring to any train or any egg. The only difference here being, if your noun begins with a consonant, you'd use a, and if your noun begins with a vowel or a vowel sound, you'd use an. So let's check out some demonstrative determiners. These give an idea of distance between the speaker and the noun which they're referring to. So this, singular, and these, plural, describe nouns that are closer to me, the speaker, and that, singular, and those, plural, describe objects that are further away. So this stone and these stones are closer to me, and that stone and those stones are further away. So let's look at possessive determiners now. These are words that go in front of the noun to show ownership, to show who it belongs to. So you could have my ball, or his ball, her ball, their ball, our ball, or even your ball. Numbers, quantifiers, and ordinals. Now, these determiners give us an idea of the number of something we have, or the order, or the amount. So if we're going to take sweets as our noun, we could have here many sweets. Or I could choose any sweet. Or maybe one sweet. Or two sweets. Or I could just have most sweets, or all sweets, or last sweet. Enough sweets. The interrogative determiners, whose, what, and which, can be placed directly in front of a noun to ask a question. So we could have, whose home is this? Which animal lives here? What poo did I just put my hand in? So that's it. Determiners done. But how much have you learnt? Well, test your newfound knowledge with the following quiz. aced your articles or in a complete quandary over your quantifiers. Because the main thing is, this video is here for you, to watch and re-watch until you feel completely confident in using your determinists. So I hope you found it useful, and we'll see you again soon.